Yeah, I smelled it on you. What are you doing on this side of town?
Well, damn, you acting like you know already. What's wrong with you?
Nothing at all. Just here visiting Benny.
Oh, Benny stays on this side of town? Where does he live? Not in these buildings.
Yes, in these buildings. Who do you know that lives over here, Lisa?
You sure are asking a lot of questions.
Not really.
What is going on, beautiful people? It's your boy here, Wes from ACONNECTIONTV here on YouTube, the one place in the World Wide Web, but we actually adopt similar connections and spot our differences. And welcome to my channel. If this is your first time seeing me, definitely follow me on all social medias, Twitter and Instagram at ACONNECTIONTV. And yeah, let's talk about it. First of all, I don't care. This was trash. This was all the way trash. I don't care. Oh my God, this was trash. This episode was trash. Oh, anyways, we're gonna talk about it. We got Danny and Tori and Jordan and Kaz and Kaycee and Troy and Theo and Sarah left, right? Those are the 4 teams that made it to the freaking final. Tori got her wish and her friends made it to the final. Yay. Jordan can win another final. Yay. Kaycee can complain about her legs. Yay. And Tori can come around dead last because she doesn't have Devin. Like, okay, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? Like, I'm already like, I'm not, my energy is like, blah. You know what I'm saying? And I already feel some sort of way about Sarah. I can care less. You know, Theo, he made it to second in a world of war, a war of worlds. But I'm like, again, the only person that I really care about is Danny in this particular situation. And he's partnered with Tony. Jordan, he's a great competitor. Like, can't no one take that away from him. He's a phenomenal competitor, right? But sometimes he's one-timey and sometimes he's nice. Kaz, she portrayed Tristan, so I don't really give a damn about her. Sarah, she hasn't really proven herself to me. Like, it is what it is, but she's all right. Theo, like, he hasn't proven himself either. Like, he's been coasting by this whole time. And it's like, whatever. Like, nobody has proven themselves. Like, okay, fine. They made it to the end. They're there. Great. But the only team that has legitimately proven themselves this particular season is Kaycee and Troy. And what? Like, Troy, I love Troy. Troy is dope. But Kaycee? What? Like, what are we talking about here? Anyways, child, we black and white on this train. We waiting for this train, the Fair Train Express, to get here. TJ is like, oh, all dressed up in his little suit or whatever, trying to mock The Great Gatsby or whatever kind of train movie where they got to figure out murders or whatever. And I'm like, all right, fine. I guess we could go along with this little ploy. But, like, do we really care? Not really. They get on the train and ain't nothing happening on the train. They take naps. And you know, like, right before they take the naps, they have these little conversation set pieces like, oh my God, you were so awesome. And like, I didn't think that we were gonna make it. We went through all these eliminations to get here. Wow, we've really done a good job. I'm so glad I have you as a partner. Like, we got those little crappy, corny set pieces or conversational pieces, and then they slide the thing to go to sleep. Okay, they wake up, and then the very next day, they got to do this 16-mile run. And at every 16-mile run, there's a checkpoint. Like, all right, we how many seasons? It's like 50,000 seasons right now where they got to run, get to a checkpoint. Can we switch it up? Can we do something different? Like, I know they got to run. But is that the only way to, like, make them do a final is to run and to tire them out? Like, can we get something different? I think the one final that was different was when they was in the mountains in the blizzards. Like, those finals were different, but like, I don't know. Give me something different. Start off with a puzzle. Start off with, well, it was kind of different when they ran through the maze and had to go through the maze and then they came out and was in the tents, and that was kind of different. And then they had to push the cars. That was different. That was a final to me. This was not a final to be like the world's championship. Y'all should have had them in like a vat of like spiders and snakes. Or y'all should have had it to where they started off and they needed to get unburied because they was in this canister coffin or something buried. And they did that before, but I don't know. I felt like it should have been something to where the partners were hidden somewhere, and then the other partner had to figure out a puzzle to find them. Or put them in like this elaborate, like scary escape room, and they have to get out, and the first person, you know what I'm saying? Let's switch it up. The whole running 16 miles to eat trash. Like, we done been there, done that. Like, I'm over it. Anyways, child, we at the point where TJ wearing this oversized suit or whatever, and I'm just, at this point, I'm just over it. I'm just like, this is about to be a wash. Like, what? Like, I'm over it. So, Kaycee and Troy take the lead. And I'm like, child, this the team to beat. Like, this the team to beat. I just hope Kaycee don't throw her knee out like she did when she was with the boy. What's the boy name? Oh, I'm so glad he wasn't on this season. What is his name? Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Fessy. Oh, Jesus. You know how I am with names. I'm so glad Fessy wasn't on this season. Like, give us a break. But, you know, Kaycee and Troy are in the lead. And Theo pulls in Anissa. And I'm like, now, no shade. Like, my Achilles heel feel like it's about to pop any minute, right? But it's like, I feel that. Like, you know, my body is like warning me, like, hey, Wes, like, chill. Take a chill pill. Don't do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my mind, like, all these challenges, y'all ain't feel that yet. Like, y'all don't know what y'all body is telling y'all. Like, you don't know how to run to not twist or roll your ankle. Like, I'm so confused. Like, how are these people rolling their ankles and stuff? Like, it don't be making sense to me. And Theo, like, he seems to be athletic and young enough, but there you go. You don't have to be big like Anissa or old like Anissa to roll your ankle. You can be young and vigorous and vibrant like Theo and roll your ankle. So you could be like Kaycee and roll your knee. All these people having rolling injuries. And I'm like, child, it's over. The boy done rolled his ankle because he looked at the sun. Like, what? What are they doing? Like, why are y'all looking away and not focusing? You know what I'm saying? Anissa, not looking where she going, she rolling over stuff because of Jordan. And now Theo, not looking where he going, he looked away, rolled over his ankle. Like, how do you look away and roll over your... Like, how are y'all running? Are y'all not running flat-footed? Like, the terrain is that treacherous that y'all running in crevices and stuff? I don't understand it, but whatever. He pulls in Anissa, so much so that he has to take himself out. Now, he makes it pretty far. Like, he makes it through all the checkpoints and all that, makes it really far or whatever. Even calls the Shakes baby shit. So he makes it through all that, but he like, you know what? I can't do this no more. I'm sorry. I'm out. I can't do it no more. And Sarah, you know, poor Sarah, she got to be out because Theo is out. Child, everybody make it to the trains, honey. Everybody make it to the trains. And they all look like trash, okay? And Danny and freaking Tori, well, Danny couldn't finish the milkshake trash before, what you call it? I'm getting the names mixed up. Troy and Kaycee. They couldn't finish, before Troy and Kaycee could do their puzzle at their station, Danny couldn't finish the thing. So Kaycee and Troy ended up getting the lead up on them, or whatever the case may be. Mind you, Kaz and Jordan in the lead. Child, Tori been fighting all season long for her ex-husband. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we giving Jordan the win? Anyways, it's like, what? Like, it just made no sense to me. Whatever. Anyways, is it me? But why did Tori slide like 8 feet to the right of Danny when they were sitting on the train? Like, it was like clear as day, and the camera pointed it out. She just slide to the side of him like she ain't want to be nowhere next to him. What was that? What happened? Did we miss something? Danny looking like trash. All of them looking like trash. Child, they get him over to get IVs. And child, Danny said, I'm getting this IV, Tori. Don't worry about it. I'll take this IV. So Danny get the IV. Kaz get the IV. And who was the other woman there? Kaycee. Kaycee get, I forgot about her. Kaycee get the IV, so they all get the IVs. You know what I'm saying? Then they have to come wear these ridiculous costumes with electrical chokers on them. What? I mean, that's different. But like, what? Like, I'm an animal now? I'm a dog? Like, what? I'm confused. Whatever. I'm a slave. I'm black. I'm sorry, I can't be no slave. You can't have me on this MTV being no slave. It's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have been like bitching the whole way through. Oh, y'all want me to be a slave? Like, I would have been tripping. They would have had to rearrange the puzzle messing with me. Child, but they can't sleep. Jordan and Kaz get an hour of sleep. Troy and Kaycee get 30 minutes of sleep. And Danny and Tori get 15 minutes of sleep. Child, it's torture. It is torture. They put themselves in ice water and stuff to keep up and to stay up. Child, we could have played spades. Like, we could have been playing spades, baby, because when we be playing spades at the house, we never falls asleep. We always up, and it'd be like 10 o'clock in the morning or whatever. Baby, we could have played spades, baby, and we would have been up. You know what I mean? Like, we would have been up. You know what I mean? Child, we get to the next day, they looking like trash. They got to run again. They got the bike ride. They got the bike ride. And for whatever reason, Tori don't know how to ride bikes, because when she was young, she rode a bike in the mailbox, and she don't ride bikes no more. So, this is where I'm pissed. Day 2, they ain't got to do shit but ride a bike and run. Or walk to the end. That's it. That's all they got to do. They got one little puzzle. That's it. And I'm saying that's it because this was cheesy. This was cheesy as hell. Like, that's it. Like, because basically whoever get the lead is winning. Like, whoever get the lead winning. That puzzle was nothing to hold them hostage. Whoever get the lead, they win it. And I'm like, child, I already know Danny ain't winning this. Like, what? Danny ain't winning this. Child, boy, honey. We get to the end of the bike trail. Jordan and freaking Kaz make it to the key puzzle first. Jordan spazzing out on the woman. The woman always carrying him through the puzzle. Kaz carries them through the puzzle. Try to get to the top of the mountain, back down to the mountain, and they win. This final was trash, honey. This final didn't offer nothing. The other final where the girl hit her eyeball socket, Olivia and that fine Arabian boy, whoever he was, I forget the names. Y'all know I'm horrible with names. Y'all know that. But Olivia and him, that was a good final, baby. That was a good final. She knocked her eyeball socket out, could have died. That was a good final. But this final was trash. This wasn't no world championship final. Like, you know what would have made it better? Oh. What would have made it better for me? Oh, as if teams came back and could have fought them, like if they had like a battle round, like a pole wrestling round or whatever, and the teams that they eliminated or whatever came back to fight them. Oh, that would have been controversial, baby. Like, that would have been hot. Like, the teams waiting at the top of the mountain to fight them. That would have been everything, baby. That would have been everything. And if they would have lost a round fighting them, they would have had 30 minutes of disqualification time. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe they had to swim a lap. You know? Or maybe they had to wait in a pool of ice water for 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? Something catastrophic. Or maybe they had to swim in a pool of piranhas, giving Wednesday vibes and escape. You know? Like, that would have been hot to me. That would have been real hot. Or they had to walk the plank, and right below the plank was a fiery pit of hell. Or maybe they had to do like the lava thing and not touch the lava. You know the Netflix lava show where they had to do this elliptical course and not touch the lava. And if they fell in the lava, they behind 5 minutes. Something along them lines. Something should have happened. Something should have been more on day 2 than what they was giving us, because it was trash. The final was trash. It was trashiano. El Garbigio. El Garbagajo. However you say it in Espanol. It was trash. Jordan and Kaz ended up being the winner. And child, this one pissed me off at the end. This one made it trash. Child, Danny in the confessionals talking about, well, had we would have got Jordan out, when I said we would have got Jordan out, we could have potentially won. And here goes this broad Tori. Well, I'm sure you are excited at the fact that you ran the final and you made it to second place. Bitch, who you talking to? Ain't nobody excited about being on number 2 on the world championship final when we could have been number 1 and we weren't number 1 because you wanted to keep your ex in the goddamn final? Like, what? What? Like, I know this girl done smoked too much. What is she talking about? And you know, Danny gotta be a good sport. Because, you know, he can't be angry and black. So he got to be the good sport at the end, talking about, well, yeah, we made it to the end. I feel privileged to be second place. What? Tori needs to take a hiatus. Like, Tori just needs to take a hiatus and not come back for a while. Like, Tori was Danny was the downfall of Tori. Danny could have really well, probably not. Probably, I don't know. I don't know what doing, because he was stuck with her. But like, Danny could have laid some marbles down or whatever and like had her slip. and then Jordan would have come to protect her, and then he could have slipped. And then Danny and Cass could have been partners. That could have been it. Anyway, leave y'all comments down below. Let me know what y'all felt about this. Leave y'all comments down below. It was trash. Trash. Child, I don't know when we get another season, but it better be better than this one. And don't bring Fessy, and don't bring the boy with the loudmouth that blocked me, the Hispanic. What's his name? He won Big Brother for being big and no brother. Anyway, love y'all. Deuces.